Hello. Hi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to class. Welcome. Welcome. It's good to have you again. Okay. So, as you know, this is English language class and we started on consonant yesterday and we're going to continue from where we stopped the last class. All right, so we started looking at English consonant sounds under English sounds generally. All right, so a quick review of what we did yesterday before we move into today's class. All right, so I started by explaining that letters are different from sounds, like we know, and like I explained for the vowel sounds class. All right, letters are different from sounds because you see a letter written in a particular word doesn't mean that the sound or the way you pronounce the word, the way you're going to produce the word is different from the way the letter is written. All right, so we have so many words in English language that could be confusing. You see them and you think they're supposed to be pronounced this way, but by the time you hear the correct pronunciation, you're confused and you're wondering why is it written this way and why is it pronounced this way. That's because letters are different from sounds. All right, so then I explained what consonant is, and that consonant is a sound that we make, or consonants are sounds that we make when something blocks or stops the air as we speak. Okay, so anything can stop the air temporarily before you actually release it. It could be your tongue, it could be your lips, it could be your teeth, it could be your throat. All right, and I explained that there are 21 letters, 21 consonant letters of the English alphabet. But because we have 21 consonant letters, does not mean that we have 21 sounds. Okay, so the 21 consonant letters produce 24 consonant sounds. All right, so we started looking at the letters and the sound they produce, the letters and the sound that they give. Okay, so we started looking at some of the sounds yesterday, and we're going to continue from there. All right. So we mentioned that letter B produce or letter B produces the sound B. Okay. Letter C produces the K and the S sound. Letter D produces the D sound. Letter F produces the F sound. Letter G produces the G and the J sound. Letter H produces the sound. Okay, letter H produces the sound. Letter J produces the J sound, also J, like letter G. All right, letter L, letter M, letter N, they produce the L, M, and N sound respectively. Okay, letter N produces two sound, N and Ng. All right. So we should be able to look at some of these examples today so that you see the difference in how they are pronounced. Then letter P, R, and S give us the sound P, R, S, and Sh respectively. Letter T gives us the sound, the ch sound, and the th sound. Letter V gives us the v sound. Letter W gives us the sound. Letter Y gives us the j sound, and letter Z gives us the z and the j sound. All right. So we were able to look at about six of these consonant sounds yesterday with their examples. All right. So we continue from where we stopped yesterday, and then we see how far we can go today. All right, so we are looking at consonant sounds. Okay, so yesterday we were able to look at sound P, sound B, sound T, sound D, sound F. and sound the. Okay, so um, today we're going to be starting with sound okay, letter K giving us sound. So the sound is k. All the sounds are simple sounds. Of course, when you see them in certain words, you are able to know that this is the kind of sound that they produce. All right. The complicated ones are only few with the consonant sounds, unlike the vowel sounds. The vowel sounds are not very straightforward, but consonant sounds are mostly straightforward, except for a few ones like the th sound and the sound. Then we have the sh, the z. All right, so we're going to see these complicated ones, but for these ones, we see that they are quite simple. So the K, letter K is giving us the k sound, and we have words like kite, cat, school, back, coffee. Okay, so we have kite, okay, cat, school, coffee, okay, and back. Okay, so the k sound found in this word we have for letter K in kite. We have for letter C in cat. We have for letters C and H in school. Okay, school. We have for letter C in coffee. We have for letters C and K in back. All right. So this is just a proof that letters are different from sound. Of course, we see letter K, the sound is K. All right. In kite, we have K, quite all right. In cat, we have C. Okay. So it means that the C, letter C, can also be pronounced as. So we have letter C giving us that sound. And then for school, we see that two letters are even giving us the sound k. All right, so we have school. Okay, we have school. Then for coffee, we have letter C giving us the sound k. Then for back, we have letters C and K giving us the sound. That's for sound. Now we have the G sound, and that's letter G, the G sound. So it's G. All right. So you have words like go, girl, egg, bag, green. Okay. Go, girl, egg, bag, and green. Okay. So we have go. We have the sound G in go. G in go. Okay. We have the sound G in girl, the first letter. Then in egg, we have the sound G as our double G. Then for bag, the last letter in bag, giving us the G sound. Then for green, the first letter giving us green. Okay, giving us the G sound. G sound. All right, then we move to the next sound, and that's the f sound. That's the sound. And we have words like fish, friend, chief, off, and laugh. All right. So we have fish, we have friend, okay, we have chief, we have off, and we have laugh. Laugh. All right. For fish, we have the sound as our first letter. For friend, the sound as our first letter. For chief, we can find the sound in the last letter. And then for off, we can see it in the last two letters. Then for laugh, we can find it in the last two letters. Okay, so this is weird because the letters here is GH, which could be pronounced as G, right? But then it's giving us the sound because we produce this word as laugh, laugh. All right, so it's giving us the sound. All right, then we move to the next sound, which is V. V. Okay, V. And we have words like van, voice, have, move, off. Okay, we have van, we have voice, we have, we have move, we have off. All right. For van, we can see the sound in the first letter. For voice, we can hear it in the first letter. For have, we can hear it in the third letter, right? Have. For move, we can find it in the third letter, okay? And then for of, we can find it in the second letter. That's for the sound V. V. So those words, we pronounce them as van, voice, have, move, of. All right, of. Okay, so of and of. Okay, of and of. All right, one has the sound, the other has the V sound. All right, so we move to the next sound, and that's the S sound. S. Okay, S. And we have sounds, or we have words like sun, six, lace, moose, face. All right, so we have sun. Okay, we have six, we have face, we have lace. All right, so for S, we can find that sound in sun as our first letter. In six, we can see it in our first letter. For face, we can see it in the last two letters. And for lace, we can see it in the last two letters. In the last two letters. All right, then we move to the next sound, and that is sound Z. Z. All right, so like letter Z. Okay, so we have words like zebra, zoo, rose, nose. All right, we have zebra. Okay, we have zoo, we have rose, we have nose. Okay, so the Z sound, we can find it in zebra. All right, our first letter in zebra. Then for zoo, our first letter. For rose, the word is rose. We can find that in the last two letters, the last two letters. And then for nose, we can see it in the last two letters. All right, so the word for rose and nose. Rose, you pronounce it rose, you pronounce it nose. Okay, so not rose, not nose. Okay, so it's rose and nose. So in case you find in your examination and then you are asked to choose a word that has the same consonant sound as the letters underlined in a particular word. So you find a word like um, maybe zoo, and then the word z is underlined. Okay, and you have option A. You have option A as maybe six. Okay, you have option B as nose. You have option C, okay, as lace. Okay, then you have option D, maybe as measure. Okay, so when you look at those words, you know that the sound that letter Z is giving in zoo is the sound Z, Z. Okay, the sound Z. And then in six, okay, you can find sound. For lace, you can find sound. For measure, you can find the j sound. And for nose, you can find the z sound. That's for nose. That's for nose. Okay, so nose is giving us the sound nose, nose, and rose. Okay, so like I explained, sounds and letters are different. You can see a particular sound, all right, or you can hear a particular sound, and you would not believe your ears when, or you won't believe your eyes when you see how that sound is actually spelled. The case of laugh, all right, you can see a word like laugh, and then you are wondering why GH is giving us the sound. That is English language for you. All right, so we move to the next sound, which is sh. Okay, the sh sound. So we have sh. The sound is sh, and we have words like she, shop. All right, special, motion. Okay, she, shop, special. Okay, ocean, motion. Okay, so we have she, we have shop, we have motion. Okay, we have special, special. Okay, so the sh sound, we can find it in sh in she. The sh sound, we can find it in sh in shop, shop. Okay, then the sh sound, we can find it in ci, okay, in motion. Okay, motion. Then for special, you can find it in ci, special. Okay, or c basically. So the sound is given the sh. So even though for motion you find T, and then for special you find C, but they are given the sound sh. So in case you see it in your examination, the words you are looking at is having the sh sound, and they give you words like motion or special or ocean. Just know that it has the sh sound regardless of how it is spelled. All right, once you produce the word and it's giving you the sh sound, just know that that's the word that you are looking for. Okay, then we have the j sound. J. Okay, the one we just finished looking at is sh, but this one is j. All right, j. Okay, one vibrates, the other doesn't. So we have sh and j. So don't mix them up. Okay, so the j sound is written like this. Okay, so it's giving us the j sound, and you have words like pleasure, measure, okay, vision, treasure. All right, so we have pleasure, we have pleasure, we have measure, okay, we have vision, we have treasure. Okay, so pleasure, measure, vision, treasure. Okay, so you have in pleasure, all right, you are looking at the sound j in S. So not pleasure, okay, it's not pleasure, pleasure, all right, the j sound, pleasure, measure, all right, vision, all right. So your S is giving you j sound in vision. It's not vision. It's not vision. It's not the sh sound. It's the j sound. Vision, treasure. All right. So that's the j sound. J. Okay. So the next sound we are moving to is ch. Okay. So I'm going to wipe off the board now so we can have space for the remaining sounds. Okay, so ch, that's the sound. Ch, ch. All right, so we have words like chair, cheese, teacher, nature, chocolate. All right, so we have words like teacher. Okay, we have words like chill. Okay, we have words like nature. Okay, nature. We have words like chocolate. Okay, chocolate. All right, so the sound is ch, ch. Okay, so we have teacher, ch, t, ch. All right, so ch in teacher is giving us the ch sound. Ch in chill is giving us the ch sound. All right, then t in nature is giving us the ch sound. So nature, nature. All right. Then ch in chocolate is giving us the ch sound. So chocolate. You have teacher, you have chill, you have nature, you have chocolate. All right. That's the sound that they give. Okay. All right. So the next sound is j, j. Okay, j. That's the sound, and it's written like this, j. Okay, so we have words like jam, like jump. We have words like magic, soldier. All right, so words like jam, okay, magic, okay, soldier. All right, and okay, maybe jam or jump. All right, jump. Okay, so the sound is j, j, and we can find it in J for jam, we can find it in G for magic, jig. You can hear the sound, jig. All right. Then for soldier, we can find it in D. And then for jump, we can find it in J. That's for the J sound, J. All right. So we move to the next sound, and that's the M sound from letter M. M. Okay, letter M giving us the M sound. So these ones are quite easy. All right. So you find the sound in words like man, milk, come, summer, home. All right. Man, milk. All right. Summer, home. All right. So the sound is found in the first letter for man, the first letter for milk, the third and fourth letters for summer, and then the third letter for home. Okay, that's the sound. All right. Then we move to the next sound, which is the sound. Mm, from letter N. Sound from letter N, and then you find words like nose, nose, name, ten, rain, can. All right. So we find words like nose, okay, can, all right, name, ten. Okay, so the n sound is found in the first letter for nose, all right, the last letter for can, the first letter for name, and the last letter for 10. Okay, so that's n sound. So these ones are quite easy. When you see the letters, you can tell what the sound is. Okay, they are quite easy, unlike these ones that we've been looking at. You talk about ch, you talk about j, where you cannot predict what sound these letters are giving. Okay, or you see a letter and you're thinking it's probably supposed to be produced in a certain way, but by the time it's pronounced, you see that it's pronounced in a different way that you were expecting. So these ones are quite easy. All right, the sound, the sound. All right, the ones that can be a bit complicated. Okay, the ones that can be a bit complicated is the next sound, this sound. Okay, so we have sound, and this one is ng. All right, it's as if you're producing n and g together. You're producing n and g together. Ng. All right, ng. That's the sound ng, but it's written like an n with a long tail. All right, like an n with a long tail. So that's the ng sound. All right, so you have words like sing, song, long, young, king. All right, so sing, okay, song, king, okay, um, long, young, okay, young. All right, so it's usually the sound is usually found in ng. So when you see letter ng, it's most likely going to sound like ng. Most likely, not all the time, because English is unpredictable. You can see another word with ng and it doesn't come with the ng sound. Okay, so but usually and most likely when you see the ng, okay, in a certain word, it's most likely pronounced ng. All right, so in sing we have it in ng, in song we have it in ng, in king we have it in ng, in long we have it in ng, in young we have it in ng. All right, quite predictable too. Okay, so we move to the next one, which is L. Okay, Letter L giving us the L sound. Letter L giving us the L sound. All right. And you have words like lion, light, bell, full, tall. Okay. Lion, light, full, tall. All right. Maybe we should add one more. Bell. All right. So for lion, the sound is found in the first letter. For light, it is found in the first letter. For full, it is found in the third and fourth letters. For tall, it is found in the third and fourth letters. For bell, it is found in the third and fourth letters. All right, so these words with double L, okay, even though they are two letters, they are giving us just one sound. That's for the L sound. Okay, then we have the R sound. R sound. Okay, so R from letter R is giving us R. And we have words like red, like rabbit, like train, like green, like drive. All right. We have red, rabbit, train, okay, rain, green, drive. Okay. We have green, we have drive. All right. The R sound is found in the first letter in red, first letter in red, first letter in rabbit, second letter in train, second letter in green, second letter in drive. That's R. That's the sound R. All right. We move to the next sound, which is W. Okay. Found from the letter W. Okay. So you can see the way the mouth is when you produce the word, or the words that have that sound, the V sound. Okay, so you have words like word, right? Water, window, okay, quick, sweet, well, all right. So we have water, we have window, we have quick, okay, we have sweet, sweet. Okay, so for water, we can see the word, or we can hear the sound in the first letter. Water, water. For window, first letter. Window, window. Okay, for quick, okay, for quick, you can find it in the second and third letter. Okay, or maybe the second letter. Quick. All right. So you find the sound. Okay. So it's like a, okay. So in the U letter U, giving us the W sound. Then for sweet, you find it in the second letter. Okay. So you cannot assume a sound in a certain word until the word is fully pronounced. When you fully pronounce the word, then you know what is what. Okay, you cannot assume that all the words, okay, all the words that have maybe L is supposed to sound like L. I'm just giving this as an example. Okay, there are words that you see. For instance, we're talking about the ng sound, and you find ng, okay, and then you assume that all the ng, wherever you see ng in the certain word, the sound is ng. That will be wrong. Okay, that will be wrong. So You have to pronounce a certain word before you know what sound is there, and you have to pronounce it correctly. Okay, so for the case of quick now, who would have thought that U, letter U, is going to give us the W sound? But until we pronounce the word quick, before we found the sound W in it. All right, so the words have to be pronounced. Do not just pick letters and assume that that's how they sound. All right, so the next one we are looking at is the sound from letter H. From letter H. So we have, and we have words like heart, home, help, who, happy. All right. So we have heart, we have help, we have happy, we have who. Okay, who. All right. So heart, heart, heart. Okay. So for those with the H factor, this is where they would be usually good. All right. So there's a difference between art and heart. Okay. So if you are producing art as heart, it means you have the H factor, right? Okay. So for the H, we usually have the sound. Okay. So we have words like heart, help, all right, happy, who. The word is who, not who. It's not who, it's who. Okay, who. All right, so for heart, we can see it in the first letter. For help, we can find it in the first letter. For happy, we can find it in the first letter. And then for who, we can find it in the first and second letters. All right, then we move to the next and last sound on the consonant. The first, okay, the last sound on the consonant. All right, and the sound is J, like letter J, letter J. All right, but usually it's you find this sound in words that start with Y. All right, so you're not producing this word as J. It's like J. It's like you're producing the sound J, but you're starting with a Y. Okay, so it's like J. Okay, not J. It's like J, J. All right, so you find it in words like yellow, yes, onion, you, Europe. All right, so yellow, yellow, yes, you. Okay, Europe. Okay, so for the sound, you find it in yellow, first letter, yellow. Okay, yellow, yes, yes, you. Then for Europe, the first and second letter, Europe, Europe. All right. So yellow, yes, Europe. All right. It's like you're producing the J sound, but you are starting with Y. So you have J instead of J. Instead of J, you produce it as J. All right. So J instead of J. All right. That's what we have for the consonant sound. So we've been able to look at the 24 consonant sounds. The 24 consonant sounds. All right. So in the next class, we're still going to compare some of these letters and the sound to prove that letters are not the same as sound. Okay. We'll talk about how one letter can give different sounds. Then we talk about some other things that could help you to determine what the appropriate answer should be when you're doing an examination. All right. So especially when it comes to sounds and when it comes to consonant. Right. So these are the words that we are going to be looking at. Okay, so before we take our question for today, let's do a quick review of what we've done for consonant sounds today. Okay, what we did today under consonant sounds. All right, so we started with the sound k, all right, from letter K, the sound k from letter K, and then we went on to g sound from letter G. Then we went to f sound from letter F. Then v sound from letter V. Then s sound from letter S. Then z sound from letter Z. Then we have the sh sound also from letter S. We have the j sound from letter Z. All right. We have the ch sound. Ch. Okay. We have the j sound. We have the sound from letter M. We have the sound from letter N. Then we have the sound. That's from letter N, something like a combination of letter N and letter G. All right. Then we have the L sound from letter L. We have the R sound from letter R. We have the W sound from letter W. We have the J sound from letter J or letter Y. Then we have the sound from letter H. All right. So these are what we have looked at today. Then we'll be taking a question from 2019. 2019. I'm going to be wiping off the board now. Okay. So from 2019, UTME question 2019. Okay, so this question says choose the word that has the same consonant sound as the one in the bracket from questions below. All right, so we're dealing with just one question from 2019 UTME 2019. All right, so the word is adjust. Okay, adjust. And then we have um, the d in brackets. All right, we have d in bracket. Okay, so we need to look for what sound is that letter given. Then we look at this sound and the consonant sounds that look like what we are looking for to determine which one is the right match for it. All right. So for the word adjust, when you produce that word adjust, adjust, okay, it's giving us the j sound, j, adjust, okay. It's not d sound, it's not the d sound, it's giving us the j sound. So adjust, adjust. So we're going to look for a word that has the same sound to know which is which. All right, our first option is diary. Okay, the first option is diary. Okay, so and it's giving us the d sound. Diary is giving us the d sound. Okay, then we have the next word, which is judge. Okay, which is judge. All right, so and judge, when we produce the word judge, is giving us the sound j. Okay, is giving us the sound j. Now we move to option C and we find the word dynasty. Okay, dynasty. Okay, and it's also giving us the D sound. Then we move to option D, which is anticipate. Anticipate. We can't even find anyone that looks like D or J. All right, so this one is automatically out. So we look at the options that we have. Option A as the D sound, that's not what we are looking for. Option B as the J sound, which sounds like a just. Dynasty as only the D sound, not J. So that means that's wrong. So the only right answer we have here is option B because it has the same J sound with adjust. So judge and adjust have the same consonant sound J. All right, so this is where we come to the end of the class for today. If you missed any part of this class, of course, you can always go to our YouTube channel at A1 Tutor and check out what you have missed. And even if you did not miss the class and you want to get yourself revised on what we've done, you can always go back there to watch and you can rewatch, of course. And if you have any questions, kindly drop them in the comment box and we will definitely attend to them. Of course, you can use the A1 Tutor app, okay, the A1 Tutor app for your CBT to practice your questions. We have past questions from different years. So just pick out the ones you can and attend to them, especially on the topics that we have done so far and the latest topic, consonants. All right. So that's how it is. So you can always attend to this. And like I mentioned, if you have any questions, you can always drop them and we will attend to them. So we have come to the end of the class for today. See you in the next class. Bye bye.